Back to the Peachy World channel. Today we're going to be doing an updated how-to video on how to sell on Poshmark. I think the last one I did was over 2 years old. So after you create your account, you're going to click this this button here that says sell on Poshmark. You should already have your pictures in your gallery, whether that's on your phone and you're using the Poshmark app or if it's on your computer. Today's recording is coming from my computer, so we're going to use photos that I already have here. So today we're going to be listing a Zara bodysuit. And so you're going to see I have the main stock photo. I have a photo that I took and used a background lightning app on it, which I'll show you in a minute. And I always do the pit-to-pit measurement, so across, all the way down, as well as the length of any kind of straps, especially if they're not adjustable. And then I'll also show that obviously this is new with tags, but you can see the size and the contents of the material. Sometimes people want to see that. So we'll hit apply, and then I'll rearrange where the stock photo is the first one, the second photo I take is the next one, any tags, things of that nature, I'll put at the bottom. And measurements I'll try to put in order, so like from top to bottom, so across the chest, and then the sleeves, or the adjustable straps, and then the whole bodysuit. So before we go down and go into details, if you're wondering how do you get a white background, let's go here. So I'll use photoroom.com. I also have the app on my phone, and you can do start creating. I usually reject all cookies, do what you want to do. I click Start Creating for free, and what this will do is bring you to a landing page where you can change like the background of your photos, whether you want them like down here white, black, transparent, original image. I always select white, so I'll start from white, a white background, and I'm just going to pull up a picture as an I did have to sign in on the web. Like I said, I have the app on my phone, so it usually doesn't go back and forth. So they send me an email with the link, and they signed me in, so that's all good. So I'm going to click Create and select Photo. And as you can see, you can see that this has that brown background in the back. I know it's kind of small here. Let me see if I can pull this up in a different area to show you all what it looks like. Excuse me, before I use it. Okay. So here is the photo. This is the photo before it goes through this process. So I'm going to select it, and it's right here. And the photo room usage of this website is free. And you see the background is removed. So whenever I want something to have a white background, say I don't have a stock photo, or I just want something to look cleaner or more presentable or more professional, then I will use the photo room app or like website. Only thing is, you can download this picture for free with the logo on it. If you want it to be high definition without the logo, it'll be pro. But fun fact, you can just do a screenshot, or you can just screenshot it this way, and then once you have the photo, you'll have it without the logo and you'll have the white background still. So that just gives you the process on how to get a white background. So we're going to go back to creating the listing. So there are a lot of different things you can do. The first thing that I would do, I would put new. A lot of people are searching for things that are new. So I would put new Zara pancakes bodysuit. That's not how you spell pancakes. And that's only because this says all I want in life is pancakes. So that's just a description of what it is. And then I will copy that, bring it down here. So it's the same thing. I would put new with tags, or you can do new with tag. It just, like I said, people search for things differently. And I know the size is large, so I would put size large. And I would also put reads, all I want in life is pancakes. So that's my description of it. Anything else they need to know? Oh, actually, I also would put measurements. are in the photos. You all would be surprised how many comments and questions I get asking for the measurements, asking for there we go. Sorry, trying to get that out of the way. Asking for measurements, asking how long is this, how long is that, and I'm like, oh, if you just go beyond, the first photo, the measurements are there. So putting that in the description is helpful. And then we go to categories. So women and bodysuits, to my understanding, are under tops. Yes, bodysuits. So the other, I guess, helpful thing is you don't have to add a subcategory. You could just leave it at women tops, but I am going to put bodysuits. This is a single item, so that's selected. Then size would be large, new with tags, yes. Sometimes if I have an item that's not new with tags, I just won't put yes or no. Some people shy away from pre-loved or pre-owned items, even if they're in tip-top new shape. So if I have a pre-loved or pre-owned item, then I'll just leave that alone since it's optional. The brand is Zara. So if you start typing it in, it should pop up. Yeah, my computer, yep, there it is. Let's try again. There we go. So, and then this would be like a cream and red. So I do cream and red. With Poshmark, you're allowed to select up to 2 colors. I'm really waiting for the day where multicolor is an option. And then style tags. I would maybe put this under athleisure a little bit because it's a bodysuit. I would put it under casual because it's funny. And then Zara technically would be designer, but for what it is, it's not necessarily designer. But these are just some of the options. You can start typing stuff in and it'll pop up. Like, for example, designer isn't listed on here, but if you start typing it in, it will pop up. So, and then price, that's up to you. Usually for original price, I put 0 on everything because a lot of people will use that to determine how much they want to send you or offer you. So for everything, I just put 0. You can decide if you want to put your original price on there. I wouldn't. And then the listing price for this item, it would be $25. If you click suggested price, they show you different Zara suits and Zara bodysuits and what they've sold for. This exact same one that I'm trying to sell previously sold for $9. But for what I got it for and what I'm expecting, I feel like 25 is a fair place to start. And if people want to buy it flat out, that's good. If they want to, have a haggle or counter war, we can do that too if it's reasonable. Where, like, say I have it listed for 25, you might receive an offer for $5. And if you're like, no, I'm not selling it for $5, you can either flat out deny the offer or you can counter it and say, oh, how about 17? And discounted shipping, I don't really offer that unless the item is like over $100, but you can select no discount, $5.95, $4.99, or give the buyer free shipping. And then here you can mark something as for sale, not for sale, or schedule a drop. This means like to build anticipation or to maybe build your clientele. Maybe you only drop your Zara stuff on Fridays. So that means like this will go live for sale on like the 15th, and then you can choose the time. I don't do that. I just mark things for sale, but maybe I should do drops. Maybe, maybe that'll be something. So yeah, let's try it. Let's say Friday at 8 a.m. we're dropping this item. So that means Friday at 8 a.m. your drop time must be within 7 days from today that this will go live. Additional details, I don't use this, but if you have a heavier inventory system or need to know where something is or remind yourself like, oh, I paid $35 for this, other info, location, blue bin and hallway closet. It can be stuff like that, or it could be in, I don't know, shelf next to closet, whatever you need to do, right? And then if you have a SKU, maybe like Zara 001 or something like that. I don't use these details though, so I'm going to leave this here because I don't feel like closing it out. Then you click next and it asks, basically, are you ready to list? And you click yes, list this item. So once we, as you can see, it's taking forever in a day to load. But once we go back to my closet, you'll see that it should say dropping, like, or drops soon or something. Yeah, drops September 15th. So, but if this was an item that was new and was just automatically up for sale, then it would look like these other items that I already have for sale. So that is how you list on Poshmark.